Hi there, I'm Kelly from Team Average Dressage and this is Dandy. Now Dandy is 8 years old, he's mostly PRE, he's fat, he's very, very green. Now it's ages since I've made, training video like through races to riders. I've had babies, my horses have had babies, but now I'm starting to work with this lad and he's improving so quickly that I thought, hey, we may as well document it. So basically, this lad has been given to me on loan by a family friend. He's not a rescue. There's never been any bad training in his life. He's never been trained, actually. He's pretty much hacked. So when he first came here, get up. He'd not really done any work in an arena. And within 3 days of arriving, he'd broken my ankle because he bolted at a cow. So we started again this week with ridden work. The reason I don't have chaps on is because my left ankle is still chipped and very swollen. So the doctors say I should be able to ride in about 3 weeks' time. So hooray. Now, basically, whenever we get a new horse in to start to work, first thing we have to do is an assessment. So when you make an assessment, whether that's your own horse or whether that's somebody else's horse, there's a few basic things you need to think about. Firstly, just saying how does the horse feel it's a little bit grey really, it doesn't make much sense. So you want to know, how does he feel in your hand? Is he leaning on you? Is he light? Is he working into pressure or is he working away from pressure? Now that's one of the most important things. He is into pressure. So if I put a little bit of pressure now on the rein, he wants to push back against me. If I put my leg on him, he wants to almost come backwards into my leg. So when we start to train him, we need to try and get him away from that natural response of moving into pressure, and I want him to move away from it. So we're going to start that with some really basic stop goes. So when I ask him to halt, I want him to halt straight away. And I'm going to ask him quickly from my seat. I'm going to be quite strong, squeezing through my seat and thigh, and just restricted with the hand. I am not going to pull him. Okay, and way. See? Walk on. And when I ask him to walk on again, I want it quick. Get up. Good boy. And then I can take my leg off. He has to respond. Good boy. When he responds, take the pressure off. Ask with the leg, take the leg away. Good boy. Okay, walk on. Good. I'm now going to pop him up into trot. That's it. He's a little more responsive in trot than he is in walk and halt. Good boy. Now I've done about 10 minutes warming up with him anyway. Good lad. So this is his 6th session with me now, I think. 6th ridden session. One of those was a hospital job. And walk. Good lad. So as soon as he does what I want, take the pressure off. Good. Into trot. Ask once. Good boy. And reward him. It's going to change the rein. Good lad. And walk. And walk. Good walk. Good boy. Trotting. Good lad. Steady. Now his response to pressure in trot, so if I'm asking him to just soften through his jaw like I am now, is 1, he'll push on me, 2, he'll want to come a little bit deep to start with. But also, when he first started, watching him trot was like watching a prawn on a treadmill. His little legs went so fast because he just couldn't keep up, really. So he was so on the forehand. Go on, and walk, walk. Oh, boy. Trotting. He was so on the forehand that he just got himself faster and faster and faster because he couldn't just sit and wait. Whoa. Good boy. So I'm not pulling him into an outline. I'm just gently opening and closing my fingers where he's just, there we are, good boy. When he sits on my left hand occasionally, I'm just going to lift it simply so I use the bit on the corners of his mouth. Good. Not on the bars and not on the tongue, because that will make him come behind the vertical, and that's not what I want. Ooh. Boy. So already he's getting sharper to the aids. Now, I don't want him very sharp, I don't want him silly, but I don't want to have to ask twice. I don't want to have to keep asking either. He should take responsibility for the walk, for the trot, until you ask otherwise. So now I want to walk. I'll ask him to walk. Good boy. Now, I may get the walk that I want. Take the leg off. So many times you see a rider going along, oh, steady, sorry, and they're thumping away like this, and they're going along with every stride, and they wonder, when they want a little bit of finesse, they wonder why they don't have it. Because I want to literally touch and go. Good boy, steady. Ooh. And you only get that taking the leg off and asking quieter. Your horse is lazy, don't thump it. Take the leg away. Also, if you've got a very sharp horse, like my old thoroughbred was, if you touched him with the leg, you'd be over that fence. So you had to keep the leg on so that he didn't overreact to it. Steady. Ooh. And walk. Good boy. And walk. Good lad. Go back. Oh, good lad. Walk on. Good. Oh, put your down now. Trotting. Steady. Oh, just let's running a little bit. Good boy. It's okay. Good lad. Go on. Steady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, there's horses up in the field. It's okay. You can have a look. They're not going to bother you, big guy. There we are. It's okay. It's okay. Steady. He's just a bit worried by the horses that are hacking. It's okay, buddy. And walk. Walk. That's it. Good boy. It's okay. Good. Trotting. There we go. Everything's quiet. Everything's easy. And also, don't forget, bless him, he's still a fat bloke. He doesn't want to be in here for 45 minutes drilling and doing complicated stuff over and over again. I know. Yes, you can still walk, walk. I know. All right, there they are. Doesn't need to be doing that. What he needs to do is to understand that for his level of fitness, and for his level of education, that the demands are going to be reasonable, and that the questions that are asked, he's got a really good chance of saying yes to, because that makes sure that you don't ask too much too soon, because he's a really generous horse. Walk on. And it would be so easy to get greedy. And if you get greedy and you take too much with a horse like this, you'll just break him. Because he's not strong enough yet, but he'll give you everything and some to his own detriment. Good boy. In fact, I think I'm just going to do another couple of minutes and then he's done. Ooh. Just to settle him after those horses. So I won't bore you with this any longer. I'm just going to trot and walk him round. And then I'm happy. Thanks for watching.